Archangel Michael has an urgent message specifically for you today. You've been sensing something lately, that uncomfortable feeling when certain people's names come up in conversation, or that strange energy you can't quite explain. You're right to trust those feelings. The powerful guardian angel Archangel Michael has been watching over you, and he's witnessed conversations about you that would shock you. Someone has been talking about you behind your back, but this isn't just casual gossip. Something significant is happening that you need to know about right now. Those blue flashes of light you've noticed, the sudden protective thoughts that seem to come from nowhere, the dreams where you feel watched or discussed, these are all signs from Archangel Michael trying to reach you. He wants you to understand that divine protection surrounds you during this challenging time. The fact that you're hearing this message today is no accident. Divine timing has brought you here because what Archangel Michael needs to reveal will explain the strange energy shifts you've been experiencing lately. The way certain people's friends are responding to you reveals hidden truths that are about to change everything. Archangel Michael has revealed something that will shock you. Someone close to you, someone you trusted, has been complaining about you to their friends. This isn't innocent venting about a disagreement. They've been painting a completely false picture of who you are and what you've supposedly done. These conversations have been calculated and deliberate. They've been working to turn their entire social circle against you, spreading twisted versions of events that never happened the way they describe them. What makes this situation serious is the jealousy driving these actions. This person deeply resents your growth, your success, or the inner peace you found. Archangel Michael sees how they take normal everyday situations and twist them into grievances against you. Their friends have been hearing only one carefully crafted side of the story, a version so distorted from reality that it barely resembles the truth. But here's what Archangel Michael urgently needs you to know. Something unexpected happened that changes everything. Their friends didn't respond the way this person expected. Instead of joining in the negativity, these friends were shocked by what they heard. The universe has a powerful way of revealing truth even when lies are being deliberately spread. This revelation is coming to you now because a major shift is occurring at this very moment, and you need to understand what's really happening. Now you need to recognize the signs that this has been happening. Think about the sudden coolness you've felt from people in their friend group, people you barely know but who seem to have formed opinions about you. Those awkward encounters where people seem to know personal details you never shared with them. The energy shift you feel when you enter certain social spaces, like walking into a room where your name was just mentioned. Your intuition has been warning you about false narratives being spread. You've felt it but maybe dismissed it as paranoia. Strange looks from people you don't know well, or whispered conversations that suddenly stop when you approach. Social media behavior that seems pointed or passive, aggressive, vague posts that feel directed at you. Invitations to gatherings that mysteriously stopped coming. The way your name seems to create an uncomfortable reaction in certain circles. This person has been selective and strategic about who they complain to, testing different friends with different versions of stories to see which narratives stick. Pay attention to how your pets or children have been acting differently around this person lately. Animals and young children sense energy shifts that adults often ignore. Have you had dreams where you feel judged or misunderstood by groups of people you don't even know? That's your subconscious picking up on the energy of these conversations. The exhaustion you feel after interacting with this person now, that's not coincidence. That's your energy being drained by someone harboring secret resentment. Notice how they subtly bring up your perceived flaws or past mistakes in group settings, planting seeds of doubt about your character in other people's minds. Archangel Michael wants you to know exactly what happened in those conversations, because this is where divine protection revealed itself in unexpected ways. When this person started complaining about you to their friends, something remarkable happened. The friends didn't respond the way the complainer expected at all. Instead of nodding along and agreeing, many of these friends started seeing red flags in the excessive negativity being directed at you. Some friends began quietly questioning why this person seemed so focused on you, why they brought you up so often, why they couldn't seem to move past whatever issue they claimed to have. The complaints themselves revealed far more about the complainer than they did about you. Friends with genuine emotional intelligence noticed clear patterns of jealousy and almost obsessive behavior. Several people even privately reached out to mutual connections, wanting to know if the stories they were hearing matched reality. They wanted the truth, not just one angry person's version of events. What they discovered in those conversations shocked them completely. The truth was entirely different from what they'd been told. The complainer's credibility began crumbling among their own social circle. Friends started creating distance from this negative person, recognizing toxic patterns they'd seen before in other relationships. Here's the powerful truth Archangel Michael wants you to understand. The energy of genuine truth is always more powerful than carefully crafted lies. Divine protection worked directly through these friends' natural discernment and intuition. People who operate from authentic, genuine places can sense when someone is projecting their own issues onto another person. The friends saw straight through the attempts to create a victim narrative. They noticed how the complaints contradicted the complainer's own actions and behaviors. Some friends even became curious about you in positive ways, wondering what qualities you possessed that triggered such jealous attention. The plan to isolate you from social connections actually ended up isolating the person spreading the negativity. Archangel Michael's shield of protection has been surrounding your reputation this entire time without you even knowing it. Divine intervention doesn't always look like dramatic miracles. Sometimes it works quietly through people's natural ability to discern truth from lies. There's a spiritual law that truth always rises to the surface eventually, no matter how deeply it's buried under false narratives. Your authentic energy creates its own defense system. When you live genuinely and treat people with real kindness, that energy speaks louder than any words someone might say against you. People who operate from genuine places within themselves can naturally sense the difference between authentic energy and false projections. Archangel Michael offers you this protection prayer to strengthen the divine shield around you. Archangel Michael, I ask for your protection over my name, my reputation, and my relationships. Surround the truth of who I am with your blue light of clarity. Let those who need to see truth see it clearly now. Thank you for defending what is real and dissolving what is false. Practice this visualization technique. Imagine bright blue light completely surrounding your reputation and your name whenever it's spoken. See this light revealing truth and dissolving lies automatically. Learning to energetically detach from others' conversations about you is essential for your peace. You cannot control what people say, but you can control whether you carry the weight of their words. Stay rooted in your own peaceful energy and authentic truth. Sometimes the strongest defense is not defending yourself at all, allowing truth to reveal itself naturally through your consistent actions and character. Use sound clearing when you sense gossip energy affecting your space. Clap 3 times while stating Archangel Michael, clear all false narratives now. Light a blue candle while saying this morning affirmation, my truth shines brighter than any lie. Divine protection surrounds my reputation. You'll recognize when divine protection is actively working through unexpected allies appearing, through sudden clarity replacing confusion, and through a deep inner peace despite knowing people are talking. Archangel Michael wants you to understand the deeper spiritual lesson hidden within this painful experience. This situation is actually revealing who truly belongs in your life and who doesn't match your current vibration anymore. The universe is actively removing people and connections that no longer serve your highest good. Your personal growth naturally threatens people who remain stuck in old patterns of jealousy and negativity. When you elevate spiritually, you create natural distance from lower vibrational energies. The complainer's behavior reveals far more about their own inner struggles than anything about you. Jealousy always stems from seeing in others what someone feels they lack within themselves. This entire situation is actually a divine filtering process happening in your life right now. False connections and inauthentic relationships must be removed to make space for genuine, supportive people who match your current energy. Your spiritual elevation naturally creates separation from those who cannot or will not grow alongside you. The friends who soar through the negativity and recognize truth are potential new authentic connections for you. This challenge is actively strengthening your spiritual discernment abilities. You're learning to trust your energy reading of people and situations at a much deeper level. Some relationships absolutely must end for your highest path to unfold without restriction. What seemed like betrayal is actually a blessing in disguise. It's removing obstacles from your journey. The universe is reorganizing your social world to align with your authentic purpose and spiritual mission. Trust that everyone and everything moving away from you right now is making room for something far better aligned with who you're becoming. Now comes the important work of releasing any hurt feelings about being misrepresented and talked about. Archangel Michael wants you to understand that other people's opinions, even when shared widely, do not define your truth or your worth. Your authentic self remains untouched by false narratives. Forgiveness in this situation doesn't mean approving of harmful behavior or pretending it didn't hurt. Rather, forgiveness is energetic liberation, cutting the cords that keep you tied to negative people and situations. Practice this visualization for cutting cords to negative social energy. Close your eyes and imagine any connections between you and this person as gray threads. See Archangel Michael's sword of blue light cutting these threads completely, watching them dissolve into nothing. When you must encounter this person or their friends, maintain calm dignity without engaging in drama or defense. Your peaceful energy speaks volumes. Set clear boundaries by limiting contact and keeping necessary interactions brief and surface level. Trust that your actions and consistent character speak louder than anyone's words ever could. Have honest healing conversations with people who truly matter to you and who've known you long enough to recognize false narratives. Share your truth calmly without feeding into negativity or gossip. Strengthen your connections with people who genuinely know you and see your authentic character. Release completely the need to control what others think or believe about you. Find deep peace in knowing that truth always emerges over time through people's direct experiences and observations. The spiritual maturity you're gaining through this challenge will serve you powerfully throughout your entire life. Archangel Michael reveals that the friends who saw truth in this situation may become unexpected allies and authentic connections in your life. Divine orchestration is actively bringing people aligned with your true energy into your path right now. Learn to recognize genuine connections versus surface relationships by trusting how you feel in someone's presence. Signs that new authentic friendships are forming include feeling energized rather than drained after time together, experiencing mutual support without keeping score, and sensing genuine celebration of each other's successes. The energetic space created by removing toxic connections is now available for relationships that truly nourish your soul. People who resonate with your authentic energy will naturally appear in the coming weeks. Watch for synchronicities pointing toward new social opportunities, repeated encounters with certain people, invitations that feel aligned, or instant comfort with someone new. Trust your intuition completely about who feels genuine and who doesn't. Focus on quality over quantity in all relationships moving forward. Your elevated energy naturally attracts people operating at similar frequencies. The spiritual family assembling around you now will provide real support, honest communication, and mutual growth. Protection from future similar situations comes through the discernment abilities you've developed. Your entire social circle is upgrading to match your spiritual growth and authentic vibration. Archangel Michael stands beside you right now as divine justice unfolds naturally through truth revealing itself. The protection surrounding your reputation continues strengthening with each passing day. Take action today to begin implementing the spiritual practices shared in this message, the prayers, visualizations, and energy clearing techniques. Trust completely in the process of truth revealing itself in perfect divine timing. Remember that your authentic energy and consistent actions are your greatest protection against any false narrative. Show your gratitude for this divine intervention and continued angelic protection by giving super thanks up to $20. This energy exchange strengthens the connection between you and the angelic realm, allowing Archangel Michael to continue providing powerful guidance and protection. The friends who saw truth despite the negativity are part of your divine support team being assembled now. Your highest good is unfolding even through this challenging experience. Trust that you are exactly where you need to be, and everything is working in your favor.